Fort Point is less a typical surf spot and more a geographical anomaly, a highly unique left-hand point break that rolls out beneath the massive, rust-colored arches of the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco. Its location, directly within the turbulent Golden Gate Strait, makes it one of the most iconic, challenging, and fickle waves in California. To catch Fort Point on an epic day is to experience a rare and unforgettable ride with the world's most famous suspension bridge as your backdrop. The wave itself is a long, wrapping left that works best during the strong winter swell season. Because the ocean energy must wrap nearly 90 degrees around the point and into the cove, it requires large Pacific swells, ideally from the northwest NW direction, to properly light up. The bottom is composed of sand and dangerous boulders, which contribute to the wave's steep and sometimes hollow nature. Critical to surfing Fort Point is the tide. It is extremely sensitive and is generally best surfed on a low tide that is beginning to come in, low to mid-incoming. This tide window provides enough water depth over the rocks for a safe takeoff, while the incoming flow helps counteract the powerful outgoing currents. The ideal wind is a light offshore wind, usually from the south S, which cleans up the wave face and maintains its shape. When all these variables align, big NW swell, low incoming tide, and south wind, the wave can offer a fast, quality ride that carries surfers well into the cove. However, the thrill of surfing Fort Point comes with significant risks. The defining danger is the tidal current. Being at the narrow mouth of the San Francisco Bay, the water movement during tide changes is immense. Strong outgoing tides create a relentless, river-like current that can flow at up to 7 knots, making it virtually impossible to paddle against. Surfers who misjudge the tide can be swept out toward the open ocean or toward the shipping lanes. Furthermore, the rocky terrain presents a serious hazard. There are numerous submerged and exposed boulders in the lineup, including a prominent rock that marks the inside section. A wipeout, especially on a larger day, can easily result in being slammed against the rocks or the adjacent seawall. Access to the lineup itself requires navigating steep and often slippery boulders. Fort Point is not a spot for beginners or intermediates. It requires an advanced skill set, intimate knowledge of the local tides and currents, and excellent control, particularly during the critical takeoff near the rocks. The rare and high-quality nature of the wave when it is breaking means the spot is heavily localized. The lineup can be intensely competitive, often crowded, and patience and respect for the dedicated longtime surfers are mandatory. In summary, Fort Point is a challenging regional classic that combines intense natural beauty with extreme surfing conditions. It is a true novelty wave that demands respect, awareness, and advanced ability from anyone who dares to paddle out beneath the shadow of the Golden Gate.